What happens when a narcissist realizes they have lost control? In the last video we talked about the narcissist's hidden fear. It's not being exposed, it's not abandonment, but emotional insignificance. And today we are going even deeper. Because once a narcissist senses they are losing control of you, something very specific happens inside their mind. What looks like a confidence on the outside is actually panic underneath. If you understand this process, you stop taking their behavior personally and you stop being emotionally pulled back. Control is emotional regulation. For a narcissist, control is not about domination, it's about regulation. They regulate themselves through your reaction, your attention, and your emotional availability. When you are reactive, they feel safe. When you are calm and detached, they feel exposed. So when control starts slipping away, their emotional regulation collapses. This is not an anger yet, this is anxiety. And anxiety for a narcissist feels like annihilation. The moment they realize their control is gone, there is a very precise moment when a narcissist realizes they no longer have access to you. This happens when you stop explaining yourself, you stop chasing resolution, you stop reacting emotionally, and you stop needing their validation. You don't argue anymore, you don't defend yourself, you don't perform, you simply disengage. To a healthy person, this looks like a maturity. To a narcissist, it feels like erasure, that you are erasing themselves from you. Here are the panic behaviors you will see. When narcissistic control is threatened, panic behavior appears not in one form, but in many cycles. You might notice sudden kindness, affection appears out of nowhere, and promises and apologies are made, not because of insight, but because access is threatened. You may also see rage or contempt. When kindness fails, anger follows. They might try to provoke you back into an emotion. You may also notice that they are playing the victim card or the victimhood. They might try to rewrite the history all over again. They become the injured party. This is not an emotional bait, this is an emotional bait. They may also use a smear campaign to try and control you indirectly if they cannot control you directly. They may also try to control the narrative. None of this is random, it's all about regulation seeking behavior. Your calmness, when you are calm, it terrifies them. To a narcissist, calmness is dangerous. It also means there's no emotional leverage, there's no mirroring, there's no validation. Your calmness forces them to face themselves, and that it is something they avoid at all costs. They don't want connection, they want reflection. When you stop reflecting them emotionally, their false self destabilizes, and this is when they escalate. Because when you are quiet, this is when they escalate when you are quiet, not when you are loud. The illusion of closure. This is where many people get trapped. The narcissist might return, not to reconcile, but to restore regulation again. They might say things like they have changed, they finally understand, they finally learned their lesson, and they might also say, I miss you. But what they're actually saying is they cannot stabilize themselves without you. Closure does not come from them, it comes from your disengagement. Understanding this protects you from repeating the same mistakes all over again. How do you stay emotionally free? You don't need to fight a narcissist. You don't need to expose them. You don't need revenge. You just need a neutral boundaries. You need neutral tone, short responses, no emotional explanation. This is not coldness, it is a clarity, and clarity in this manipulation. When a narcissist realizes they have lost control, they don't collapse because you have left. They collapse because they can no longer locate themselves inside your emotional world, and that is not your responsibility. In the next video, I will explain why narcissists never truly move on, even when they replace you. If this video helped you, please like, share and comment, and share with someone who needs understanding, not chaos. If this content brings clarity to your life, subscribe, like and share because understanding psychology and narcissism is not just knowledge, it's a freedom. I'll see you next video. Until next time, stay safe, stay strong, take care, bye bye.